Misfits, we're here at Dice Tower East. We're going to learn about a cool game, Scallywager. Tell us all about this puppy.
Oh, hey man, it's the SRG BOSS Steve Resk, and I'm bringing you our brand new game called Scallywager, which is based off the ancient game of Liar's Dice. It has some modifications, but it also has the added aspect of treasure cards and adventure cards. So when you do these rounds of deception and bluffing in your poker style bids, you can go hunt for treasure or you can go on adventures. Treasure cards will be drawn face up where everyone knows what it is. That item is added to your ship. It can help you throughout the rounds. Adventure cards are concealed to you, and you have one round of bidding to use them, so they can be very high risk, high reward. Should be a lot of fun. The way that you play is your dice are considered crewmates. Every time you lose a round, you lose a crewmate. When you have no crewmates left, you are out of the game, and the last pirate standing becomes the pirate lord of the captain's pinnacle.
Oh, that sounds cool. We're going to check it out, how to play it over here.
Okay, 5 crewmates on each of our ships. Everybody's going to roll their crewmates in secret, of course. And then whoever has the black flag will make the first bid.
Okay.
When you bid, you're bidding on how many of that number. So let's go ahead and roll. I'll show you my roll.
Okay, yeah.
So you're bidding on how many of that number you think there will be across everyone's dice at the table.
Okay.
Right? So if I say 1-1, I'm probably low. Because there's 5 players now with 5 dice each, right?
Yeah.
So if I say 5 ones, I'm hoping that at least there are 4 other ones somewhere out there.
Right.
If you think I'm a liar, you call me a scallywag.
Right.
Okay? But if as soon as you call me a scallywag, we all reveal our dice.
Okay.
If there were, in fact, at least 5 ones on the table, I'm successful, and whoever called me a scallywag loses one of their crewmates. Right? If I'm successful, then I get to either go on an adventure or add treasure to my ship.
Okay.
If I add treasure to my ship, those are permanent effects.
Okay.
Okay? You don't have to use them immediately. So this sunken treasure says I can discard it at any time to draw an adventure and a treasure, and then I have to use that adventure during the next round.
Oh.
So this gives me basically a delayed additional bonus.
Right. Yeah.
If I draw an adventure, I'm the only one who gets to see it, but you have to play it on the next round. So this adventure says Smuggler's Round. During the bidding, take 1 treasure from any captain. So I don't have to tell you it's coming, but if you have a treasure card that I like, during the bidding, I'm just going to steal it from you. Right. So we'll put those back on the bottom, and we'll do 1 round where nobody loses any dice in this round. This will just be for practice.
Okay.
But I will open the bidding. So what we're going to do is roll all 5 of our crewmates in secret. And the only other rule about bidding is you must always escalate the bid in terms of total number.
Okay.
Right? So I'm going to bid 4 2s. And that means I think there's at least 4 2s on the table. That also means that the bid number is 42. So you take 4, 2, smash it together. The bid is 42. The next bid to my left has to be higher than 42. In other words, he has to say 4 3s, 4 4s, 4 5s, 4 6s, or 5 of any number.
Okay.
It can't be 3 of any number because that would de-escalate the bid.
De-escalate the bidding.
Right?
I got you.
So the bid always escalates and it always goes
what
until
you're saying.
somebody thinks that they've caught a scallywag.
Okay.
Or if you think that someone is so good that they got the bid exactly right, you can call a parlay. In the event of a parlay, if it turns out that they were exactly right, then everybody but the person who called parlay loses a crewmate. Okay? But if you call parlay and you're wrong, you lose 2 crewmates instead of 1. Big disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't see what I rolled. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. And I am going to call 5 2s as the opening bid. There are 25 dice on the table. So the bid will go to my left. And what will Tom say?
5 5s.
5 5s is the bid.
Is that what I do with these dice?
The other 2 stay out there. So there are cards that will add more crewmates to your ship potentially, so you can go above 5.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's important to have more dice on the table.
5 6s.
5 6s is the bid. We got to go to 6 of something, or are you calling Scallywag?
6 6s.
6 6s is the bid.
6 6s. I'm going to change direction altogether because of my dice, and I'm going to go 7 3s.
7 3s. I think there might be 7 6s.
I'm going to have to call Scallywag.
Calling a Scallywag. I have 1 6.
I have 1 6.
That's 2.
I have 1 6.
I have 2.
7 was the number exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So I was successful for calling me a Scallywag. You lose a crewmate. And I am going to go on a secret adventure that I don't have to tell you about. Okay. Well,
You had 2. I had 2.
I had 2.
I lost a crew member.
So now the bidding, the black flag always passes to the left.
Oh, so it's me.
So you will make the opening bid, but you do re-roll.
But now there's only 24 dice.
Now there's only 24 dice. And you don't have to tell anybody to remember that, because that's part of the secret game, right?
I like that. I like
It's
that.
remembering
That's
how
really
many dice there actually are in play.
pretty
So,
cool.
what do we think?
6 3s.
6 3. It goes to the left.
Hold on. You say 6 3s? Yeah. I call it Scallywag.
Can't call it on him.
Only the next person can call it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right.
So
My bad.
it is
My bad.
a priority pass.
God, dang it all.
7 2s.
7 2s.
I'm calling Scallywag on that too. Scallywag.
Calling Scallywag on 7 2.
I've got none.
I got 1.
I got none.
I got 1.
I've got 3.
Not quite. I was only
Six.
5 2. Sounds like, right?
So I lose a
So
crewmate.
throw one of your crewmates in the dink.
And for calling Scallywag, you can either get an adventure or a treasure.
I guess adventure is probably a better way to go.
Okay, so I have to cash in my adventure right now. Mine said, after the bidding, draw 2 treasures. So I'm going to cash in my adventure card. I will draw 2 treasures. Now, the treasure cards you all get to see. So I have binoculars. Binoculars say discard this card, choose a captain. During the next round of bidding, you may look at their crewmates. So I can see what you roll.
Yeah, she would like this.
And my other treasure is starboard side cannons. Discard this card. The captain to my starboard, which is my right, loses a crewmate.
Ooh.
So late in the game, you can just snipe someone's dice off the table.
So generally,
Okay.
what's like if you had a choice? Is what's the better cards to get? Is it this or this? I don't know. I just kind
It
of.
really depends.
Okay.
It really depends.
I'm gonna need
When they're-
somebody to steal that card that affects me.
Right,
so.
right.
And these are adventure cards.
That is an adventure, so you have to play
Gotcha.
that during this turn. But it should tell you whether it's before the bidding, during the bidding,
Yeah.
after the bidding, or whatever.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we are going to roll again, but the black flag will pass to the left.
Yarr.
So I have to play it now or when it's my turn?
If it says before bidding,
Before bidding.
then you would play it now.
Okay.
You play it as soon as you roll, basically.
You haven't rolled yet.
So I played and somebody else said your adventure cards are blank, which doesn't really matter because nobody else has an adventure.
That's right. Okay, so you pass it to me.
Jim, come.
Now this is the rare adventure card that
Every
doesn't go
time.
away.
Jim, come.
Because this one says, before the bidding, add this card to another captain's ship. When this is in their ship, their adventure cards are blank.
Oh, it doesn't just disintegrate?
So it doesn't disintegrate because
Oh.
your adventure cards go to the discard pile at the end of the turn. But this isn't your turn, and this isn't your adventure card anymore.
Right.
This now will get passed around from captain to captain, blanking their adventure cards if they take them. So this is going to force more people to play treasure,
Gotcha.
right?
So that's what happens to that card now. Is it played on him, and the next turn it moves?
I can move
play it
this
on
now at
whoever
the
he
end of
wants.
this round. I can move this to anyone else.
No, it isn't your round, it's the end of
Exactly.
the
At
round.
the end of each round, you move it to a new captain. But we do have a new roll, so we've got some number of dice on the board, and we're
I
going to
think
get a new bid.
Is it yours?
I go first.
Okay, cool.
And don't show me your dice.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, here we go. What is the bid?
4 6s.
4 6s.
5 1s.
Oh, 5 6s.
Oh, 7 6s.
Scallywag.
Scallywag, you might be right. I got 1.
I don't
I
have
got
any.
1.
I got 1.
I've got 2.
That's not enough. Sounds like 5. You liar. All right, so I lose. Just for that, I'm blowing up one of your crewmates with my starboard side cannon.
All right,
I'll show you how it's done. Next time I should use my binoculars and look a little more closely.
So what do I
Would
get?
let me look at
my
his
I
dice
get
so
an
I can see that he was
adventure,
lying.
or I get an adventure or a
You choose either adventure or treasure, but
take treasure.
if you choose adventure, I would just give you this and make your adventure
I'll
card
take
blank.
treasure, which is Poseidon's Trident. Discard this card, choose any adventure or treasure card on any ship that is removed from the game.
Oh, so you can make this go away.
I
if you
don't
want.
care.
Well, then I'm going to pass it to you. So
Okay.
enjoy.
Well, I got
Alright.
no treasure, or I
That's
got no,
right.
so it doesn't affect me.
Black.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
1 6.
2 6s.
Not only are you asking yourself, am I lying? Are you lying?
I know, it's a tough one.
You don't have any binoculars.
No, but I got cannons. I can fire my cannons. All right, here's the deal. Parlay. How many
I
sixes?
don't have any.
I knew you were a liar. I lost my last two, but on my way out the door, I'm gonna fire my cannon and Luke to make you lose a crewmate.
Now I'm dead.
Yes.
And the
So
winner.
Mark is the winner. Mutually assured
With
path of
one
destruction.
crew member.
With one crewmate left.
Wow,
It's fun.
this game is fun on a bun, man. I tell
It's
you what.
fun. Yeah, for $40 in a box set, it's a nice little package.
Try this for the misfits at home.
Oh, I
think this will be
definitely think
fun.
we need to get a hold of this one. Where can people find this if they want to find a game of Scallywager?
Currently, you can find Scallywager on supershowthegame.com. Act quick because we only have a few copies left. This was our first official print run of the game. We have about 12 copies here left, and I believe about 16 copies remaining before we reprint this game.
Awesome, that's great. I can't wait to check it out.